Okay, good morning, Sunok and friends. Today we are going to make fudgy brownies. So here are the ingredients. First things first, there is dark colata. This is a dark chocolate, dark compound chocolate. And then there's a Van Houten cocoa powder, 2 boxes. There is 1 bag of flour, 4 eggs, 1 package of butter. Also, this is a sugar, the blended sugar. This is a vanilla, salt, chopped walnuts, and also chocolate chips.
And now here are the tools. So the first one is oil paper. Then the second one is the metal square tray. Next, we have measurement cup. And then tablespoon. This is the coating brush. Also the wooden spatula. After that, this is the brownies. Mold shape of the baked brownies. And lastly, this is the scale of measurement. Now I'm going to prepare 150 grams of dark chocolate, then 60 grams of margarine and 50 milliliters of oil.
The first step I'm going to do is to put water in the pan. Okay, after we prepare all of the ingredients, it's time to put the 150 grams of dark colata chocolate on top of the pan, and we need to turn on the stove. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and after that we're going to put the 60 grams of margarine. Yeah, we just scoop it with the spoon so it doesn't waste the margarine. Now we're just going to scoop all of the margarine in it onto the last bits of it. We're going to zoom it in. Yes. Also, for your information, it needs to be simmered by the water so it didn't stick on the side of the pan. The chocolate will not stick in the side of the pan. So in here we're going to add 50 milliliters of pine oil. So while waiting for the chocolate to melt, we're going to crack 2 pieces of eggs. You can crack it on a flat surface. You can also use a fork like in the video. Also, you can crack it on a flat surface. And then we're going to scoop up the scums. After that, here is 130 grams of grinded sugar. In here, we're going to mix it together. Pour out the sugar onto the egg, like that. Make sure don't waste it. Always never waste it. We're going to whisk it up. We're using whisk because it is more effective and faster to make it unified. Whisk it until the texture is like this, yellow and shining, because it's important for the consistency of the batter, and it helps the brownies to be more fudgy while in the oven. Next, we're going to pour out the egg onto the bowl, onto the large bowl. Yes, make sure to scoop it up with the fork, even though it's the leftover ones, because it's also important for the perfection. Next, after the chocolate's done, we're going to pour on the melted chocolate onto the bowl of egg. Make sure to touch it with the coating cloth like towel or like I used in the video. Make sure to scoop it all out, the mixture of the chocolate, because it's pricey, you know. it needs money to buy it. So it's nice. While we're stirring the batter, I want to give you an important information before we go into the baking process. So, there's something called preheat. It needs some time, around 10 minutes on the temperature around 200 degrees Celsius, and also make the settings upper and the lower flame of heat so it coated well on the oven. Okay, the next step, we're going to solidify the batter. First one, there is 30 grams of cocoa powder. I'm using the Van Houten, and here is 100 grams of flour, especially protein flour. And next, we're going to add a quarter teaspoon of salt to enhance the flavor. So we're going to mix it up while strain it using a colander, or you can use a strainer if you like this. And if you feel like it's already combined together, you can just shake it like in the video for the example, so it will be run more faster, and make sure to not make it messy. Okay, after you strain the mixed flour and the cocoa powder, we wait for a while. We'll try to mix it together with the brownies batter to thicken up the texture. After you mix it for a couple of minutes, it should look something like this. Before I put the batter onto the tray, I will coat it with the butter. So this batter is already got up. Now it's our time to pour it to the tray. Get there. Zoom in closer. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The next touch I'm going to do is to sprinkle up some chocolate chips. In here, I'm just going to sprinkle a bit amount on each pieces of the brownies, so it looks more interesting and elegant. Now the next touch, I'm going to top it up with some chopped walnuts on top of my brownies. I'm going to make a love shape so it highlights the presentation of the brownies itself. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, for the baking process, there is 2 stages you need to pass. First stage, you need to bake it for around 200 degrees in a time of 5 minutes. And then, for the second stage, you need to bake it, lower the temperature around 160 degrees Celsius for around 25 until 30 minutes. Just look how it's done. Lastly, you can just take it out from the oven, but remember to always use gloves or coating cloth to protect your skin from the high heat temperature so it doesn't burn. This is the final result of our brownies. So, thank you for watching. Bye bye.